Hello everyone, welcome back to Canimando. Today I'm analyzing another film trailer. This time it's gonna be Scooby-Doo, the movie. So I hope you like it, I hope you learn a lot, and let's go into it.
It's about to start. You ready?
Ready.
Popcorn?
Butter.
Nachos?
Cheese.
Root beer with red licorice straw?
Right here. Maybe it's time we made our new movie.
Good idea, Scoob. But first we need a trailer. Oh, can you do the trailer guy voice?
Well, let me give it a shot. In a world destroyed by evil.
Okay, let's just go from the beginning.
It's about to start. You ready?
Ready.
Popcorn?
Butter.
Nachos?
Cheese.
The first thing I really like is notice how they change all the time. So he's leaning to the right and then back and to the left as he pulls the nachos, then forwards and to the right to smell them. Notice how the neck stretches a lot.
Root beer with red licorice straw?
Right here.
Then back and to the left again. So you can see all the time how they move all the time the screen space.
Maybe it's time we made our new movie.
Good idea.
All the accent as well.
It's time we
To
made our
make a
new
new
movie.
movie. Maybe it's time to make a new movie. See? And the accents are not really strong accents, but you can see it's time we make a new movie. So, movie. They accentuate movie, but it's not like movie, but it's like movie. So it's really fluid and smooth accent, but that flows with the words.
Maybe it's time we made our new movie.
Good idea, Scoob. But first we need a trailer. Oh, can you do...
I love this part, but first we need a trailer.
Can you do the trailer?
Love the acting choice.
Can you do the trailer guy voice?
Well, let me give it a shot. In a world destroyed by evil.
This is great as well. Notice how he gets to the pose. So as he changes facial expression in the transition. So he gets to the pose and finishes to get into the facial expression. So he's here, and then as he finishes to get to the pose, the eyebrows finish to go down, and then the hand come up. So in a world, so the head and then the hand does the gesture. In a world. But head and then the hand. Head and then the hand. Then he looks at him. Notice how when he's gonna look at him, the eyebrows anticipate up and then move down and look at him. But you can see, so he's here, and then see how this eyebrow anticipates up a little bit and down. See how the eyebrow also moves down more than the other one? So it creates the angle on the face pointing towards the direction he's looking. And this one, I love it. Notice how instead of just a mere transition, they did this. So he starts to move to the direction he wants, then he moves back, and then he moves to the direction. But it's like zigzag moving down and zoom, zoom. So it's actually not just vibrating, but moving down. So moves down and to the left, down and to the right, and down and to the left as well. So it's like boom, zigzag and boom. So he creates an effect really cool. See, it's beautiful. And see how the hands spread as he starts to anticipate. The hands, boom. So boom, they match the. See how. So you can see how when the hands move, there is no accent. He's not saying anything. He's like destroyed. So he gestures before speaking.
The world destroyed by evil. Discover the epic origin story of the greatest team of heroes
Just small things.
Of heroes.
Just a small thing here that I wanted to point out. Notice how these all are simple shots, but notice how he gets to the pose and then recoils back. So it has a settle. It's not like gets to the pose and stays there, but it actually moves back a little bit. So I'll settle. Same here. So he gets to the pose and then up again. So see, gets to the pose and settle back. Same here. Gets to the pose and settle back. See? So gets to the pose and settle back.
History.
Love this as well. How it's not taking off the glasses and then moving the maximizing glass in front of her, but it actually is overlap the action. So as she takes the glasses off, she's putting the maximizing glass in front of her. So it's like overlapped. Ooh.
History of mystery.
Love this as well. Notice how, okay, they go from surprise to worried, but then, oh, notice how, if we see him, notice how he actually changes the expression with the ears. So the ears first go down and then he changes expression. So we can feel his emotion changing right from this moment. See? So the ears go down and then blinks and oh, worried face.
Not bad.
Love this as well. Not bad. The facial as well.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Nailed it! Hey! This mangy stray's coming with me.
He's not a stray.
Okay then, what's his name?
His name's Scooby.
Middle name?
Doobie?
Last name?
Do.
You said that.
I love this as well. So this shot. So he gets into the scene, and then he's going to eat the whatever he's gonna eat. So notices him 1, 2, 3, 4. So he blinks, looks at him again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 frames. Again looking at him, and then he has the reaction like, ah! See the squash here, how the face squashes, beautiful, and then ah! Look at the hand moving down and the head moving up, so you have this movement in opposite directions. Ah! And you can see, beautiful. This probably is the breakdown, and you can see the breakdown tells a lot about his emotions. So boom, beautiful. Look at the hand, how it conveys tension. Ah, it's really scared. Look the line of action, how it flows from the head to the arm. Beautiful. Ah, so here you have maybe the breakdown probably, and then the final pose. Ah, so in both poses we can see that he's scared, but the breakdown conveys the intensity of the scare. Here is more relaxed, more like trying to cover himself, but here is the moment of the maximum point of the emotion, and we can see how it just goes by, but hits the pose, ooh, and then you can see how when he comes down, hits the pose, and then the head and the shoulders raise, the head moves down, so moving in opposite directions, and the head keeps moving down, and then the torso moves down, and then the shoulders and the head move down. So it's like, oh, everything overlapped. Also in this movie they use squash and stretch a lot, so the torso actually stretches up and squashes down quite a bit.
This mangy stray's coming with me.
He's not a stray.
Okay then, what's his name?
His name's Scooby.
Middle name?
Doobie?
Last name?
Do.
Love this as well. So
His name's Scooby.
look how he tries to find a word.
Scooby.
His name.
What's his name?
What's his name? Also love the shoulder raise.
Then, what?
Then, so it's not raising the shoulders, accentuating any movement, because the shoulders raising up, what are accentuating are his thought process. So it's not saying any words. It's like, So it's like shows that he's thinking like, Then what's his name? Then what's his name? So shows the part where he's thinking.
Okay then, what's his name? What's his name?
His name's
And then, so his name is looking around, look the eye darts, trying to find some inspiration.
His name's Scooby.
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 Scooby, love it. Look the squashiness. So the head moves down, the shoulders raise, and then Scooby, the shoulders come up down, and the head raises. So Scooby. And then the head goes down and the shoulders go down again. So it's like Scooby, squashy feeling.
Scooby.
Middle.
See?
Scooby.
Middle.
Scooby.
Middle name?
Doobie.
Last name?
Do.
Love this as well. Thinking again. Looking at him. What should I say? Looks. So leads with the eyes. The head moves as well. So you can see the eyes lead. Then the head rotates a bit. So the eyes lead, squash a bit, and then stretch. So close a bit and open. The head rotates. And then tries another eye dart, trying to find an answer. And then he comes up with an idea. Squash on the face. Shoulders raise up. The head raises up. And you can see how the jaw drags back. As the jaw opens, see, do, and see the line of action. So you have the line of action in the face this way, and then as he says do, they change the line of action on the face to the other side. So you don't only have the squash here, then the stretch here, the dragging, so the overlap, and then the overlap of the jaw going up as the whole body already hit the pose. But you also have the contrast of the jaw changing the line of action of the face. So you have a lot of things going on just on a small animation.
Do.
So look at the shoulders as well. Do. How the body's involved.
Do.
You said that we would always be. Without you, I feel lost at sea.
I love it.
Through the darkness,
I'll
you
never
hide
take it
me.
off.
Like the wind, we be wild.
Also love how the hold. So he anticipates and woo. See how it holds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for 10 frames, it's slowly moving up, and then boom, spacing changes, and boom, he finishes too. But see how it holds there for 3 frames and then boom.
Aw.
But when it's holding, it's not like stuck on the place. But you can see how the body keeps moving up, the tongue as well, it keeps moving up a little bit, but everything moves very slowly and boom.
Aw.
And then you see the contrast. This one is more like woo, more moving all the time. It doesn't have that much of a hold. So you have variation in the way they do it, but see? And also the way that he licks the whole ear. Love it.
Maybe don't do that again.
Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
This is Velma. Hi. And that's Daphne. Hey. I'm Shaggy. And this is Scooby-Doo.
Nice to meet you.
Also, the hand pose here, I love it. How he's a kid, so he's very kid-like. The pose, like straightening the fingers, the lifting the feet here. So you can see the pose is very kid-like. So he's showing his new friend. So look at him. So the hands, the fingers straighten. So look at him.
Nice to meet you.
And see how he changes pose. The arc, how the body comes down first, the hands stay there, and then boom, all moving on an arc. Ooh, and overlap. The feet already hit the pose, and then the hands finish to move on an arc and place themselves on the hips.
Nice to meet you.
Love it. Love this pose as well. Look how beautiful the pose is. Look at the silhouette. How the hand is not touching his head or his hair. This finger is actually in front of his body, but it's not touching the silhouette. That's the important part. You can have my hand in front of the silhouette or away from the silhouette, but never touching the silhouette, because then that will be dirty. So yeah, beautiful pose. Look, the fingers, we can see all the fingers. We can feel the tension. The shoulders are really involved. We can see he's really scared. The dog as well. The head moving back. So like we can feel the tension on his neck. Like oh.
Whoa. Shaggy and Scooby were taken?
This one is great as well. So see how he leads with the torso first and the head, and then the hands come up. Whoa. Then again, he leads with the head, and then do you mean the blah 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 blah? See how the hands settle. So blah 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 blah. How the hands settle on an arc. So woo, and come up a bit again.
And Scooby.
Then Scooby. See how the shoulders start to raise, and then the head. Scooby would see how the shoulders come down and the hands are overlapped. It's just one and then the other one. As one hand is going down, the other one starts to lift, and as the other one settles, the other one starts to lift. So you have that overlap between the hands and the arms. See? Also moving on arcs. So if you drag the wrist, you can see that it moves on arcs.
Scooby were taken. Scooby were. Scooby were.
Scooby. So he anticipates we're taken for the important part. Scooby were taken. Anticipation were taken.
And Scooby were taken. Do you realize where we are?
No.
Look around, man. The clean, modern aesthetic, the cool blue color palette. We're in
IKEA.
the Falcon Fury. Did you say IKEA?
Nope, I said Falcon Fury, just like you.
Beautiful here. So
The cool blue color palette. We're in
IKEA.
the Falcon
Fury. Love this. So he love the poses. We are so first pose here. Love it. Love the silhouettes, everything. Then he anticipates with the shoulders and boom to the next pose. See how it goes down and boom, and folds the arms. Boom. Falcon Fury. Look at the line of action. Look at the silhouette. How beautiful is the silhouette from arm to arm. Beautiful. Then did you say IKEA? IKEA. Look at his happy face, and then as he says Falcon Fury, he changes like ooh, Was it Falcon Fury? Is it Falcon Fury? And then look at the anticipation. Look how much he dips down, he anticipates to change to the next pose. And it's not only a great anticipation, but it also creates a lot of contrast, because here you have a line of action, quite a straight line of action, a bit bent to the right. Then they exaggerate the line of action. See how much of a bend, of a C-shaped line of action is this one. And then, boom, you change the line of action again. So you have a reverse C-shaped again. You can see how we can see the elbow as well. So the whole body is seen. It's not like we are hiding the elbow behind the body. We can see the whole arm, the shoulder. But the part I wanted to point out is that, right? So you have the contrast in the line of action. It changes, so it adds that variation, that appeal to the animation of the line of action, reversing couple of times, right?
Did you say
And then, did you say IKEA? The
IKEA?
IKEA, beautiful
IKEA?
acting choice.
Say IKEA?
See how you say the leads with the head, IKEA, and then the shoulders raise, and then the head comes back again. So did you say IKEA, the shoulders raise, and then the head goes back?
Say IKEA?
Nope.
Say IKEA?
Nope.
IKEA?
He moves down, the hand drag up a bit, and then as he moves up again or finishes the movement down, the hand rotate down again. So it's that overlap, that reaction to the movement.
IKEA?
Nope. I said Falcon Fury, just like you.
Maybe this can lead us to Scooby and Shaggy. Trace amounts of mustache oil, 12-year-old scotch.
Ugh, is the bad guy my dad?
And here, just wanted to point out, notice how instead of just moving forward, she brings it closer to the face as the head and the body moves forward, and then she moves it forward again. So you have that contrast, that movement in opposite directions. Instead of the whole body just moving forward, she pulls it towards her and then away from her.
Maybe this can lead us to Scooby.
So see how bring closer, and then as the body gets closer to the hand, then the hand moves forward. So you have that overlap.
This can lead us to Scooby and Shaggy. Trace amounts of mustache oil, 12-year-old scotch.
Ugh, is the bad guy my dad?
Well, that was the trailer of Scooby-Doo, the movie. I hope you like it. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any suggestions, leave it on the comments. And until the next animation analysis.